athletes competing in the men's up to 88 kilos category, Group B. Representing Georgia, Ruslan Shavadze. Representing Azerbaijan, Rasul Sakayev. Representing Armenia, Jenel Safrayan. Representing Georgia, Vardam Korikshiani. Representing Italy, Fabio Filippi. Representing Hungary, Prince Jadis. Group A. Representing Uzbekistan, Bahram Kobilov. Representing Kazakhstan, Rakhmedzan Khamayev. Representing Poland, Wawritic Latos. Representing Panama, Gonzalez Mendoza. Representing Ukraine, Yuri Babientes. Representing neutral para-athletes, Majmid Dakhmalov. The technical officials for this session are the chief referee from United Arab Emirates, Ahmed Al-Hammadi. The left side referee from Greece, Ilyana Araka. The right side referee from Jordan, Azzam Zuhbi. The technical controller from Yemen, Mohammed Al-Qirsh. The VRS technical officials from Kazakhstan, Olga Prokopishina. From Yemen, Yasser Musleh. From Hungary, Zita Gierko. The technical delegate from Italy, Chiara Schiavarelli. Spotter loaders, please preload the bar to 100 kilos category, rack height 17. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. For the first attempt representing Georgia, Ruslan Shavadze.
So we start the men's up to 88 kilogram category. First competitor on the stage, Ruslan Shavadze from Georgia. The host nation. So there will be a lot of competitors taking part in the men's up to 88 kilogram category, 13 in all. So they've been separated into two different groups. There's the B group and the A group. So 7 in the B group, 6 in the A group. So we'll start off with the B group.
Good lift.
And that's a good lift to start things off. Good way to start the competition in this category. It's a whiteout to all three referees liking what they're seeing. So the referees from Hungary, Yemen, and the United Arab Emirates. Technical controller also from Yemen, and the technical delegate from Italy for this particular competition.
For the first attempt,
Look at the
Azerbaijan,
successful lift from Shavadze. So we move to competitor. So we get set for Razul Zakiev. Zakiev from Azerbaijan, just 19 years old. The only next-gen athlete in this division. All the others are elite.
Good lift.
That's a good lift, and he's pumped about that, as he should be. 102 kilograms. Moves him into first place.
120 kilos, rack height 15.
The coach is excited too. He's wheeling off his athlete quick pace. Back to the back room. Look at the lift here from Zakiev.
For the first attempt, representing Armenia, Janel Safrayan.
Janelle Safrayan going next for this men's up to 88 kilogram category. He's from Armenia, and he will attempt to lift 120 kilograms at the start here. "24 years old, Safran. Eight Armenian competitors here this week. 7 of the 8 are in the men's competitions.
No lift.
No lift. The stop sequence, the issue there. Stop sequence from all of the referees. The one referee also not liking the press sequence. So the stop sequence, just so you're aware, is either the bar doesn't touch on the chest, the bar stops on the chest and sinks into the chest before being pressed upwards rather, or the bar doesn't remain static between the downward and upward movements of the bar. And that's what the referees saw. So I think maybe perhaps the bar didn't touch the chest. So that's what the referees noticed there. So next competitor from Georgia, Varlam Berchiani. The oldest of the 6 competitors taking part in this Group B. I mentioned earlier that there were 7 competitors, but there's actually only 6. One of the competitors was disqualified before the competition even started.
1 minute.
Jesus Manuel Rodriguez Vallejo from the Dominican disqualified in this group before even having a chance to compete. Berchiani with a good lift. That's a whiteout for him. So that 123 kilogram lift vaults him into the first place position for now. Good start for him in the competition.
For the first attempt representing Italy, Fabio Filippi.
So it's Fabio Filippi's opportunity now from Italy. 35-year-old. Looking to lift 144 kilograms with his first lift. Just after noon local time, Tbilisi, Georgia.
1 minute. Good lift.
That's a good lift. The whiteout. Good start for Filippi, the Italian.
Loaders,
So
load the bar
144
to 167
kilograms
kilos,
moves
rack
him
height
into the number 1 position. 21 kilograms more than the next closest opponent. I mentioned Tbilisi being the host of this competition, one of Europe's oldest capitals. Population around 1.3 million. Capital of Georgia.
Representing Hungary, Ferenc Gatsas.
It's one of the main hosts of World Powerlifting events. Also had the 2021 World Championships, the 2022 European Open Championships. Hosted the World Championships the last couple of years as well. So first attempt for the Hungarian Fernik Gajdax. $167 kilograms, what he's looking to lift here. World record, by the way, in this weight category, 251 kilograms. America's record, 220 kilograms. The European record, 221 kilograms. That was set by Yuri Babinets, who's competing in the other group, Group A. And that's a good lift. So a good start for him. 167 kilograms moves him into first place. And he's pleased, as he should be. It's a nice lift, 167 kilograms. So nice, we're going to see it twice.
For the second attempt, representing Georgia, Raslan Shavadzi.
You mentioned earlier that Jesus Manuel Rodriguez Vallejo was disqualified from this Group B. Disqualified is the terminology for not being able to compete. Didn't really do anything wrong. He was, in fact, injured beforehand and wasn't able to attend the weigh-in, so that's why he was disqualified. So technically he's disqualified, but the reality is that he was injured, so but he goes down as disqualified. So hope for a good recovery for Rodriguez Vallejo. He's a good lifter. Seen him competing for a number of years. And this is Ruslan Shavazdi with his second lift. And he gets it done, 105 kilograms. Just the one referee looking at the press sequence, but that doesn't matter because the other two referees said it was good. So 2 for 2 for Shavadzi. 100 kilograms and 105 kilograms taken care of.
Loaders load the bar to 107 kilos, rack height 17. For the second attempt, representing Azerbaijan, Rasul Sakayev.
So it's Rasul Zakiev going next. Had a successful lift first go round, 102 kilograms. In this attempt, 107. And that's a good lift. He'll be pleased with that. So that's a whiteout for the native of
Loaders, load the
Azerbaijan,
bar to 120 kilos, rack height 15.
the lone next-gen competitor in this Group B in the men's up to 88 kilogram category. Just in case you're unfamiliar with the terminology, when we say it was a whiteout, that means that you got a good lift from all three referees. And then the strikeout means you get no lift from all three referees. If you get a good lift on all three attempts, you go 3 for 3. If you get no good lifts on all three attempts, it's called bombing out. But very rarely do you see that. Usually the competitors get at least one lift successfully in. And there'll be medal winners in each category today for the best lift. And then there'll also be medals for the total lift winners as well. That's the total weight that they managed to lift in the competition. So when you lift 3 different weights in your rounds and you complete them all, and you have a chance to win a medal as well. So when you make a mistake, that pretty much rules you out of the total kilograms medal winner.
1 minute.
As we look at Niall Safarian, wasn't able to successfully lift at 120 kilograms in the first round. And unfortunately, the second sequence here, not so good either, the press sequence. So 0 for 2 for Safarian.
Loaders, load the bar to 125 kilos, rack height 16.
Have a look. So, referee saw something they didn't like.
For the second attempt, representing Georgia, Varlam Gurshiani.
So, second lift for Varlam Gurshiani. Successful 123 kilograms the first go round. This attempt 125 kilograms.
1 minute. Good lift.
So that's another good lift for
Loaders, load the bar to 140
Gurshiani.
kilos, rack height 17.
So 2 for 2. 123, 125 kilograms. 40-year-old looking good in his first 2 lifts.
For For the second attempt, representing Italy, Fabio Filippi.
So here's Fabio Filippi going next. He was successful with his first lift, 144 kilograms. This one, 148 kilograms.
One minute. Good lift.
So that's a good lift for Filippi. So 2 for 2 for him. So 144 and 148 kilograms. So that puts him in second spot.
For the second attempt, representing Hungary, Ferenc, guide us.
So now the second attempt, second lift for Ferenc Gadjaks. Remember to follow along for all the happenings, the results, the stories, pictures, videos on all the social media channels. Para Powerlifting with the hashtag Para Powerlifting and hashtag Tbilisi 2025. You can also go online to Paralympic.org. You can see all the live results, all the competitors, lots of details on there. Everyone does a great job of getting everything out to all the friends, family, all the fans out there.
No lift.
No lift. That's press sequence issues. I think Gadjaks knew that was going to be the case. Press sequence, the issue there. That's when the athlete fails to press the bar properly. Bar has to be pressed equally. Elbows and arms have to be together. So one no lift in the first round, 2 no lifts in the second round. So now we go back to the start of the third round. So Ruslan Shavazdi will go next. He's had a good competition, successful at 100 kilograms and 105 kilograms. He will try to go 3 for 3 if he can get this lift at 115.
One minute. No left.
And not that time. Press sequence from the 3 referees. All in agreement there. So his best will be 105 kilograms. Still a decent outing for Shabazdi.
Loaders, load the bar to 112 kilos, rack height 17. For the third attempt representing Azerbaijan, Rasul Zakiev.
So the third lift for Rasul Zakiev from Azerbaijan. Next gen athlete, 102 kilograms lifted successfully. Lifted his second weight of 107 kilograms. This time going for 112.
Good lift.
And that's a good lift. So that's 3 for 3. So Zakiev successful with all 3 lifts. 102, 107, 112.
For the third attempt representing Armenia, Janel Safarian.
So third lift for Nel Safarian. Wasn't able to get this weight in his first 2 attempts. 120 kilograms both times. A little kiss of the bar this time. Let's see if that makes a difference. Did it make a difference?
Good.
Yes, it did. He gets the whiteout. So not able to do it the first couple of times. Third time's a charm. So 120 kilograms. Good stuff from Nel Safarian from Armenia. So good way to finish the competition for him. He will be in 4th position. Always nice to get a successful lift after being unsuccessful the first couple of times. Sense of gratification of being able to do that.
Representing Georgia, Varlam Gurshiani.
So Varlam Gurshiani will go next, competing in his home country. He's had 2 successful lifts, 123 and 125 kilograms. This weight a little bit more, 127 kilograms.
One minute. Good lift.
So that's a good lift from Varlam Gurshiani. 123, 125, 127. All successful. So that puts him in 1st place in the total lift competition. 375 kilograms.
For the 3rd attempt, representing Italy, Fabio Filippi.
So it's Fabio Filippi going next. He's had a good competition so far as well. 144 kilograms lifted in the 1st round, 148 in the 2nd. This attempt will be 152 kilograms.
One minute. Good lift.
So it's good stuff from Fabio Filippi.
Loaders, load bar to 172
All 3 of his
kilos,
lifts
rack height
successful.
12.
So he takes over the top spot in the total lift category, 444 kilograms. Nice form from the Italian.
For the third attempt representing Hungary, first, guide us.
So the last lift in Group B belongs to Frank Gaijas. Frank Gaijas, 172 kilograms will be the attempt here. He wasn't able to lift that weight in the second round. Has a 167 kilogram lift in the opening round. So the last lift in Group B, and then we'll move on to Group A. So no medal ceremony after this. So the Group B competitors are also included with the Group A competitors, and the top three will win medals. Well, that looks better, I thought, than the last lift. Let's see what the referees thought. And the referees liked it. That's a good lift. That's a whiteout. Gaijas finishes strong in his competition. 172 kilograms makes up for that no lift in the second round. And that was the heaviest weight lifted in Group B. Another look. Pretty impressive stuff.
This now concludes the competition in the men's up to 88 kilos category Group B. And we will
So that's Group B finished up, and now it's Group A who will go next. As you see, the best lifts and the total lifts. So it's Philippi with the lead with 444 kilograms. And Gaijas with 172. Individually, the best lift so far. So Group A will be next, and then we'll see who comes out of all of this with medals. So we'll be back in just over 10 minutes for the Group A activity. So quick break in the action, and we will be back. And we'll have more from the 2025 Powerlifting World Cup in Georgia in a short period of time.
never coming back down. Went from pushing tapes to glowing up around the map now. Real hot summer, keep my cool, I never act out. Hey, yes indeed. Recognize what you want, may not be what you need. Won't take control of me, but I got mouths to feed. Hustle smart, not hard, to still get it by any means. Please, never not, never under yard, never ever, I'm forever on. Check my repertoire, check my repertoire, don't check me now. Let's just checks involved. I've been feeling like I'm next to God, next to God, next to God. Never not, never under yard, never ever, I'm forever on. Check my repertoire, check my repertoire, don't check me now. Let's just checks involved. I've been feeling like I'm next to God, next to God, next to God. Had to get it by myself. Bad decisions had me living down in hell. Paranoia, so I keep it by my belt. Losing sleep, I know this sleep won't be no help. Now it's no contest, S on my chest.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 10.
For the first attempt representing Uzbekistan, Barham Kubilov.
So, Group A underway as we continue with the men's up to 88 kilogram category. And the first competitor in Group A is from Uzbekistan. It's Bahram Kobalov.
Good lift. Loaders load the bar to 187 kilos, rack height 14.
So a good lift, good start for Bahram Kobalov, 186 kilograms.
For the first attempt,
2 out of the 3 referees liking what he did there. So the next competitor from Poland, Borisniak Latus. Finished 10th in Paris at the most recent Paralympics. Also finished 10th in Tbilisi in 2021.
One minute. Good lift. Loaders load the bar to 193 kilos, rack height 14.
So nice lift from Latus there. He's happy with his result, as he should be. 186 kilograms. Look at the power there.
For the
More
first
than
attempt,
double his
representing
body weight.
Kazakhstan, Rakhmatsan Kamayev.
So it's Rakhmatsan Kamilev. So Kamilev will go next at 193 kilograms from Kazakhstan. They've had some nice results at this World Cup event this week. And that's 193 kilograms. That's a whiteout for him, so good start. And we have 193 kilograms. That moves him into the first position early on in this first round.
For the first attempt, representing Panama, Gonzalez Mondeza.
So now it's Victoriano Mendoza Gonzalez. He will attempt 195 kilograms. One of four competitors from Panama competing. The only one in the men's up to 88 kilogram category. So big lift here, 195 kilograms.
No left.
And no lift. That's the press sequence. So unfortunate for him. So the first miss so far in this Group A. So he will look to regroup in the second round.
So there's the bar to 202 kilos, rack height 15.
You may hear the announcer talking about the rack height. So, for example, the rack height for this next competitor is at 15.
For the first
Most
attempt,
of the
representing
competitors in
Ukraine,
this
Yuri
Group
Babiantes.
A are going with either rack heights of 14 or 15. Sometimes in some of the other categories, you'll see the rack height move up and down quite considerably based on the body weight, the height of the athlete. So now it's the Ukraine's Yuri Babinets. Babinets, the bronze medalist in Paris at the Paralympic Games. won Ukraine's first ever para powerlifting medal. He's also the European record holder at 221 kilograms. So this much less than that 221. Oh, he got a no lift. Well, see, that just shows that even though you've lifted 221 in the past, that a much lighter weight at 202 isn't always a guarantee. So referees, two of them didn't like what they saw there. So he will go back to the drawing board and have another chance at that weight in the next round.
For the first attempt, representing neutral para athletes, Magomed Damolov.
So the favorite to win the gold medal in this men's up to 88 kilogram category, Magomed Damolov. He's a neutral Paralympic athlete. 212 kilograms is what he's looking at here.
No lift.
No lift, the press sequence. So second consecutive no lift, actually third consecutive no lift.
191 kilos, rack height 15.
So perhaps a little bit surprising that these three favorite athletes to win medals have struggled with their first lifts. But the other three athletes in this category, 6 in total, will take it. So round one is complete. 3 successful lifts, 3 unsuccessful lifts. Maybe perhaps surprising that the top 3 athletes in this group were unable to get their first lifts completed properly, and instead it's the other 3 athletes who get it done. And here's one of them, including Baram Kobalov from Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan having a nice competition so far. 9 total medals, 5 gold, 2 silver, 2 bronze. That's second best of all the countries. Kazakhstan with the most medals with 14. I should say, I was just giving the medal count for Ukraine, not Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan, 5 golds and 2 silvers. Not too shabby, but they're in third place, not second place. That goes to Ukraine. And that's a good lift for Kubalov. So second straight good lift, 186 and 191 now. Successful for him.
4 kilos, rack height 14.
Smooth as silk.
For the second attempt, representing
So
Poland,
right now
while
Kubalov
this
in
is
second
Dakos.
spot. So next up it's Borisniak Latus. So had a successful lift of 187 kilograms in his first round. This time he'll attempt 194 kilograms.
No lift.
Yeah, that'll be a no lift, unfortunately. The press sequence had some trouble getting the bar up. Looking out to the crowd, hey, we're okay. We had a successful
Loaders load the bar to
187 kilogram lift in the first round. You see everything's good there, but then here's the press. It just can't quite get the bar up.
For the second attempt representing Panama, Gonzalez Mendoza.
So Victoriano Mendoza Gonzalez will try to do what he wasn't able to do in the first round, and that's get a lift of 195 kilograms. 41 years old. From Panama. Finished fourth at the Colombia World Cup in 2021. Nice overhead camera angle of Mendoza Gonzalez getting ready. So if he can get this lift, he'll move into third place, the bronze medal position. Pardon me, he'll move into the silver medal position.
No lift.
Yeah, no lift. The stop sequence again. So unfortunate. Having trouble with this weight at 195. So he'll get one more crack at it in the next round.
Loaders load the bar to 196 kilos, rack height 14.
Another look. Just couldn't quite get there.
For the second attempt representing Kazakhstan, Rahmetjan Khamayev.
So the gold medal favorite in this group in the men's 88 kilogram is attempting to have his second lift successful at 193. This would be 196. And that's a good lift from Kamayev. So Kazakhstan looking good in this men's up to 88 kilogram group. So successful at 193 and now 196. So he is firmly in the gold medal position. Another look at his second lift. So after the first two rounds, it's Kamayev from Kazakhstan in first spot, and then it's Kobalov from Uzbekistan in second spot, and Latus in third with 187 kilograms. I shouldn't have said that Kamayev is the gold medal favorites. Is one of the gold medal favorites. Right now, though, in the lead. So it's Yuri Babinets going next from the Ukraine. 202 kilograms. Wasn't able to do it the first time around. Will he be able to do it the second time around? The European record holder. That looks a lot more crisp than the first time around. And it was. The referee saw it and said, that's a whiteout. So that's a good lift from the Ukrainians. So just like that, Yuri Babinets vaults into first spot with a successful 202 kilogram weight. And sometimes when it comes to para-powerlifting, it takes the athletes one lift to sort of get themselves comfortable. It's not always easy coming to a new setting and going on center stage and having to lift heavy weights right away. Sometimes there could be a little bit of nerves, I'm sure. So get that first lift under your belt and then start focusing in even more in the second. Obviously, you want to get as many clean lifts as possible because you could also medal for getting total lift kilograms from all three of your attempts. So it's Magomed Damolov going next. Zamolov, 212 kilograms, trying to lift here. Wasn't able to do it in the first round, but he's able to do it in the second round. So it's Zamolov going into the number one position. So he's now in the gold medal spot, 212 kilograms. So the second round is now complete. Zamolov, 212 kilograms in first spot. Babinets in the silver medal spot at 202 kilograms. And it's Kamayev in third spot, 196.
For the third attempt representing Uzbekistan, Bahram Kobilov.
So Bahram Kobalov going next. We'll kick things off in the third round here. Kobalov successful at 186 kilograms and 191 kilograms. This will be 192 attempt.
One minute. Good lift.
So that's a whiteout for
Loaders
Kobalov,
on the
and
bar
that's
to
3 for 3.
194
3
kilos
successful
rack height
lifts.
for team.
There's one thing we know, that in this men's Group A, he's the only one who's going to be able to go 3 for 3, as all the other competitors have had at least one missed lift.
For the third attempt,
That's false information I'm
Poland,
giving
the
out.
lift match
Kamiev from Kazakhstan still has a chance to get a successful third lift, and he was successful in his first two, so get a little bit ahead of myself there. Kobalov sitting in first place in total lift, 569 kilograms. So Latus now will give it another shot at 194 kilograms, unsuccessful in his last attempt. See if he can make up for it here. And unfortunately wasn't able to.
No left.
So that's the stop sequence for Latus. So unable to have a successful second or third lift. Having a chat with his coach as he leaves the stage, trying to figure out what went wrong there. Just struggled to get the bar up at that point. Another look from this angle. See, things are looking good until just there.
For the third attempt, representing Panama, Gonzalez Mendoza.
So it's Victoriano Mendoza Gonzalez who is looking to avoid a strikeout here by needing a lift in his third and final lift. Unsuccessful at 195 in the first and second rounds. Now he's going to give it another shot here in round number 3. So if he's able to get this lift successfully, it'll move him into 4th position. I'd like to finish the competition with a positive lift here. But it's not going to end positively, unfortunately. And that's a no lift. So you don't see that very often. You haven't seen it at all this week. That's a strikeout, which means no lift from all 3 of the referees. And it's also a bomb out. No good lift on all 3 attempts. So 195, the troublesome weight for Mendoza Gonzalez. Still good effort all around for the native of Panama. Just not his day, unfortunately, though.
For the third attempt representing Kazakhstan, Rakhmatjan Khamayev.
So Rakhmatjan Khamayev will go next. So Khamayev successful at 193 kilograms and 196 kilograms. This will be an attempt of 197 kilograms. So he's already guaranteed himself a bronze medal. And if he's able to get this lift, trying to do some quick math, I believe he will be first in the total lifts. So could win a medal there.
Good.
Looks strong, and it was strong. That's a whiteout. So it's Khamayev with a bronze medal lift, 297 kilograms, pardon me, and that third round. So 586 total kilograms. So he will win the gold medal in the total lift. And he'll get a bronze medal in the individual category of the men's up to 88 kilograms.
For the third attempt representing Ukraine, Yuri Babinets.
So two more competitors to go. And it's Yuri Babinets who will go next from the Ukraine. Right now sitting in the silver medal position. If he's able to convert and lift this 213 kilogram weight, he will move into the gold medal position and put the pressure on the remaining competitor to have a gold medal lift. It's kind of how you like to see it, though. You like to see the gold medal being won on the final lift. But unfortunately, Babinets
No lift.
unable to come through there, the press sequence. So Babinets will finish with the silver medal. Not too shabby. 202 kilograms in his second lift will be enough to get him the silver. Just not enough to get the bar back on the rack. So the final competitor
For the third
will
attempt,
attempt to
representing neutral
finish
Panama
up strong here.
Ahmed Dijmalov.
Magomed Demalov will go next. Hamilov will need a 222 kilogram lift here to finish up the event on a winning note. Already has the gold medal in his back pocket at 212 kilograms. He can get this done at 222 kilograms. So this 222 kilograms would be more than the European record holder as well as the America's record holder. And he does it. That's a good lift. That's a whiteout. So Zamolov wins the gold medal, 222 kilograms. Impressive stuff. So that clips Yuri Babinet's European record.
Up to 88 kilos category. Thank you very much for your attention, and please
Babinet
remain
set that
seated
record
for the victory ceremony, which will follow shortly.
here last year. So well done. There's the gold medalist walking off the stage. So the victory ceremony will be coming up in a matter of moments. It's Magomed Amalov winning the gold medal. Yuri Babinets in second, winning the silver, 202 kilograms. And it's Kamiev from Kazakhstan winning the bronze. And you see the total lifts on the right-hand column, and it's Kamiev winning the gold there, 586 kilograms. Kobolov 580 or 569 kilograms in second spot, and Filippi from Group B winning the bronze with 444 total kilograms lifted. So a little break in the action as we wait for the victory ceremony. We'll see some highlights of the men's up to 88 kilogram event. Some highlights, some nice pictures, and some hard work from all the competitors in this men's up to 88 kilogram category. Victory ceremony coming up next.
The victory ceremony for the men's up to 88 kilos category. Please welcome the medalists.
So the victory ceremony about to begin for the men's up to 88 kilogram category.
Presented by the member of the Georgian Paralympic Committee, bronze
So Gibi
medalist
Makashvili will hand out the medals.
Kazakhstan, Rakhmatjan
He's a member of the Georgian Paralympic Committee. And the first medal will be the bronze medal. And will be handed out.
Silver medalist representing Ukraine,
Kamyov
Yuri
wins the
Babintes.
bronze medal. From Kazakhstan. And it's
Gold medalist,
Yuri
neutral
Babinets
para-athlete,
winning the
Magomed Dejmalov.
silver medal. And it's Magomed Dejmalov winning the gold medal, neutral Paralympic athlete.
Please rise if you're able
222
for the
kilograms. So you may notice there that the neutral Paralympic athletes don't have an anthem, but they will raise the flag.
We now conclude this victory ceremony and we will see you shortly with the men's up to 80 kilos category.
So just to clarify a couple of things there, that the lift from the gold medal winner, Dezmalov, because he's a neutral Paralympic athlete, it was 222 kilograms, but that doesn't count as the European record because he's from a neutral Paralympic athlete, or because he is a neutral Paralympic athlete. So Yuri Babinet's record of 221 kilograms will still stay in the record books. So Babinets wins the silver and his record is still intact. So a break in the action, and the men's up to 88 kilogram category is now complete. Coming up next, we'll have the men's up to 80 kilogram category, 7 athletes competing in that event. So I look forward to seeing how that plays out. So we're back in the next few minutes with that, and you see on your screen the rest of the day's action. A lot more going on at the 2025 Powerlifting World Cup event in Tbilisi, Georgia. So stay tuned for more. Look forward to providing more commentary.